Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready for this matchup? Oh my god, two titans, right? Welcome back. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup, Group G, let's zoom in. These are both, both Sky Strikers and Virtual World are basically title candidates from 2019, so not full for Sky Strikers? Well, okay, you kind of pay the cost, right, of having more extra decks possibilities rather than the one Hornet Throne. So this is the Sky Striker deck list. It speaks for itself. The side deck is of course very much needed, but it speaks for Virtual World as well. The Virtual World deck list is of course with the new support, and I'm looking at their new trap card. This is the list. Again, pretty much speaks for itself, and the deck is not playable anymore in the DCG. So yeah, this was a good one. Which deck has the advantage? As we see from the votes, a little over 6k votes. Is that Sky Strikers should have the advantage or Virtual World? We know why, I've seen the comments, is that Virtual World doesn't have a great matchup against back row heavy decks, like nowadays, like Altergeist, Subterrors, you know. But the thing is that Sky Strikers is, okay, obviously it's somewhat of a back row heavy deck, but okay, there is stuff like Widow Anger, there's Impermanence, which it's not game breaking against Virtual World, but obviously it negates or prevents the calamities from going through. But let's face it, Virtual World is not going to win this with calamities. I believe, and I've seen in the comments as well, is that Shen, their level 9 synchro, should be in theory the MVP over Strikers, because again, Virtual World definitely wants to go first, putting up, let's say, the trap card, not Kush, I believe the name is, you know, pop something with calamities. One calamities is always fine, and then the Shen, the synchro, right? Because as you'll see, I definitely underestimated that setup. But I'm playing Strikers, and I'm honest, I'm rusty. I'm rusty with Strikers, but I did my best. But yeah, this I think was the triple multi-roll, triple engage, how can you go wrong? Set everything during the end phase. Now the thing with Virtual World is that I do take control of the Shen because of the potential calamities also. And now the thing is that, okay, Shen is on the field, all the cards will, you know, like get banished, right? Unless, of course, it was already set off of multi-roll, but let's keep it, maybe a small mistake on my part, I should have used multi-roll here, you know, targeting the field spell, whatever, to prevent the potential Ash Blossom, right? That's maybe a small mistake on my part, but in the long run, it's not going to matter too much, because again, I should be able to go for a game, even though Virtual World is at 9k. That's Sky Strikers because of, I think, double Widow Anchor, right? Or did I use one Widow Anchor? No, I should have used double, right? And then the, what is it called? The DD Crow, that has the capability of, you know, like special summoning the monster instead. Basically link upgrading and board, because I think we know the last card. Yeah, we know the last card in hand, so it's no like Nibiru or whatever. Not sure if it's main deck, I think so, at least in game number 1. But yeah, anyway, so okay, Sky Strikers leading 1-0, and game number 2, if I remember correctly, I side-decked in, you know, I'm kind of sure that I'm going second, side-decked in evenly matched the summon limits, even though I'm going second, and the Trolls, yeah, the Trolls, but okay, none of that, at least, you know, like good interaction cards during my opponent's turn, and Virtual World pops off. That's definitely a solid start with Chao Fang, you know, popping itself, Search Lao, I guess, yeah, there it is. So this is pretty much like your standard double calamities combo, or and that's again the setup I guess Virtual World wants to have a potential follow-up play for next turn with the spell in the graveyard to search the trap card, continuous trap Kush, I believe again the name, calamities, and Shen. That's again, I underestimated how strong a macrocosmos effect against Sky Strikers is. So calamities activates, and I don't have like double negation, like impermanence or whatever, and you know, like more Widow Anchor or whatever. So calamities on its own is not that big of a deal. Okay, I can't, you know, with Hayate attack directly or use effects, but there is still the potential Ray that, you know, like can tribute itself or link summon during your opponent's turn. But like Calamities plus the trap plus Shan, that's, nah man, that's just far too strong. Okay, so game number 3, post side tech again, and this is okay, I guess, going for Shizuku, or at least wanted to go for Shizuku, but again get Gamad, that's fine, but again that prevents me from searching the engage, I guess, during the end phase, right? Or maybe, no multi-roll, so that's how it is. Kept the Ash Blossom for the spell. Again, I don't want Virtual Roll to search, right? Lao indeed hits the board, and the thing is that, again, a trap card is live. That's a big deal, because again, the trap card, you know, picks those face-up cards on my side of the field, even though popping the Sky Striker monsters is not that fantastic, especially if Ray is in graveyard, but hitting, you know, like stuff like Summon Limit is definitely solid, right? I was able to prevent, you know, like Shan from coming out, or Calamities, whatever, so I can go for Hayate. I don't think that the Kush is live, so I opt to take my chance here with the one of multi-roll, and of course the Shizuku Search in the end phase, a quick play spell, you know, like resetting my, oh, okay, not going for with, okay, I have Impermanence, okay, that's cool, so kinda hopefully survive, and then, you know, go off with a potential engage set. But same counts for Virtual World, right? I was kind of, well, not sure if I was kind of forced to, you know, negate Coral Dragon, but now it's just I need to survive. So I definitely want to protect my engage. Not sure the trap is getting banished, so our Virtual World is getting... Yeah, Shan hits the board. That's okay, guys, that's okay. Well, Shan with the trap, that I still have a potential chance to win this one. Kagari again triggering, getting a Widow Anchor, and that's crucial. Multi-roll is also going to trigger, I feel, or I think, yeah, indeed, getting another Widow Anchor, so this is crucial. Drawing a potential field spell here. Let's see, yeah, should be going for the field spell, obviously. Chain a Widow Anchor to negate the Shan, yeah, indeed. Hopefully hit something. Hit the, what's that? I believe makes it your monster unaffected, right? Anyway, long story short, make it so that I can, you know, go for Hayate, setting up the graveyard, and this should be the bigger, you know, like the big engage, going through 3 spells, hopefully get lucky, obviously Surge the Afterburner, which, you know, is like MVP against Virtual World, popping the Shan, or, you know, Calamities, and then if more spells in the graveyard, hitting the back row trap as well. And this was crucial, DD Crow the Shan away, so I'm fully back in a duel, right? Summon Limit is face up on the field, I need to protect that one, right? So Lulu again searching, potentially searching. Okay, the trap, that's important. Oh, right. A misclick happens here. You saw that, if I'm not mistaken, a Lao was sent to the graveyard with, I'm not sure which effect, and that's a bummer. Not sure how that impacted the potential field now, but I don't think it would have mattered. Let's say Calamities would have hit the board. It doesn't matter. I'm not sure if the potential summon limit made it so that Calamities could have hit the board, but I don't think it would have mattered, especially because of the 2 other sets also in permanent hand. The engage also, so crazy card. Hayate for some extra damage. Well, basically, you know, grinding those resources, and the Gossip Shadow is there as well, so I need to force that one out first. Need to get rid of my own summon limit for Phoenix to trigger, potentially try to blow up the back row, which I think we know is the Kush. Flip over Afterburner, you know, like, and eventually able to destroy the trap, use my normal summon to go for Topologic. Finally I'm able to link climb, and, you know, a huge multi-roll. Not sure how many spells I've left in my graveyard, but this is again a crucial board. Like Topologic against stuff like Virtual World should be a game winner. Prevent them, you know, from establishing that board, which should happen. Yeah, indeed. Multi-roll to Hornet Jones, yeah, the token generator, and now I should be able to go for another, engage my last ray, and this is indeed more than enough to attack for a game, so whew, this was a close one, right? But again, engage got me there. Okay, so next game. Game number 4 goes second, and I see the troll, and I'm like, okay, and evenly. Okay, that's obviously good. So I'm going to troll here on the Surge with Call By. From all the cards, yeah, Call By is at 1, so yeah, what can I do? But okay, they're still evenly. Widow Anchor, that's not that... Well, Widow Anchor could be needed for the potential Shan, so that's okay, but the Terraforming and the Field Spell, that's not that fantastic, so I need to lean, or at least I need to hope that my 5th card is a strong card, right? Since again, that board is again basically full combo for Virtual World. But okay, Master 7 is spicy, probably, you know, for those follow-up plays, and yeah, evenly matched, okay, again, making a kind of, you know, secure the follow-up plays, making like a solid board. Shen with Kush is definitely strong, and Bell also, okay, so evenly matched, and Shen still stays face up on the field, and I'm taking a guess, a huge gamble by using the field spell, hopefully hitting something, hitting the drone, so I'm like, okay, relax, I'm still in the duel, and I have the droll to prevent my opponent from setting up even more. But get Ghost Belt, and I'm like, oh man, okay, I'm going for Shizuku and hope for the best for next turn. So okay, again, still have droll to make sure I should be able to survive, right? So droll goes through, that's strong, especially if I have Ray as well in the graveyard, I think so, not sure about this. But yeah, again, Virtual World has everything, the Shen on the field, everything is banished, but Shizuku, no, okay, I don't have a Ray, but Clematis is there, the trap is there, and I need to top deck, guys, I need to top deck, so let's go for it. Engage, search the trap, afterburner, and draw engage. Oh my god, I'm like, yes, the power of Sky Striker. So afterburner, but that's a good play, not being able to at least pop your own Shen, so I'm not able to pop the trap. That's cool, but still have Ray, and I'm going for another, that's my only chance, right? Another multi-roll and pop my field spell to go for another Ray. I think Calamities is, you know, it should be in effect. Yeah, I think so, but okay, I'm still in here. Shen is still there, so that's definitely a big deal. So go for, this was a mistake. Should have gone for any other Link monster other than Kagari. You know, again, I don't want to waste her, since that's definitely needed. The Summon Limit is indeed going to get popped by the Virtual World trap card, but again, I'm still in this. I have multi-roll potentially going, and I think my last set here is the Widow Anchor, so I think I'm forced to use it. Again, I don't want another Calamities hitting the board, and Shen on its own is fine, you know. Shen with the trap card, I believe the trap is also live, yeah, and Gossip, so I need something, right, guys? I need something, but okay, I'm getting back the Afterburner and the Engage, and my draw is Engage. My draw is Engage. Oh my god, this deck is so sacky. Oh my god, my apologies. But okay, multi-roll, I think, on the field spell. Not sure if I hit something. My last copy of Ray, again, the Gossip Shadow is there. Shen is destroyed, right? Not sure if I have any, I have 3 spells in? Yeah, indeed. Okay, I draw Ash Blossom again, very, very strong. Hayate for the extra mill, and, you know, hopefully, you know, getting some resources, grinding through my opponent's resources as well. Going for the DD Crow, making sure that I can banish the Shen, and a huge multi-roll here during the end phase, right? Again, Shard Cannon, that's the name. Again, very strong, especially because of the top sacked Ash Blossom here, prevent my opponent from the search, and like drawing Driver, that's terrible. Then again, Driver is a normal that I can't take control of, right? So again, the end phase, Shizuku for the search, that's fine. Not sure if I have enough spells in the graveyard. At least now I should, right? I'm popping my own set to get rid of my opponents. Probably should have destroyed the driver, yeah, my mistake. Since now, again, long story short, I'm able to link climb, and yeah, I can't take control of the driver here. Otherwise, now I would have been able to go for Topologic. Again, kind of making sure that I have the game right. So go for Unicorn, making sure that my opponent can't do anything after this. Multi-roll back again, Widow Anchor, again, this should be my duel, right? So basically end phase. Topologic is eventually going to hit the board, and again, this is the reason why Sky Strikers was so ridiculous. Not alone triple engage, but mainly multi-roll, Spellbook of Judgment of the deck, getting those free resources, right? And yeah, Topologic will just pick away the last damage, and again, the multi-roll will just keep getting back resources, and that's game. This was a big one, right? Ah man, this was, in real life this was a really long match, but I think it was worth it. Sky Strikers takes this one over Virtual World, but the deck is far from that here in the tournament. There's still Spirals and Dragon Rulers to overcome for Virtual World. So next matchup, Chaos versus Blood. Again, like always, feel free to leave your prediction down below, and the community tab, the post will be open soon. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.